Yeah. How are you guys doing? Who's this person? Let me scroll a little to see. All right, guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Daddy Freeze Live. It is indeed a very, very beautiful and spectacular Monday afternoon. It is a quarter to 3 if we're going the um, by the clock in Nigeria. So, and I've got a special guest today. Gift, the Thacutegeminme, is going to share her own side of the story. So, someone said, let's do lilFrosh version 2. Of course, I'm open to everyone and anyone who wants to share their story. As usual, I'm going to take an unbiased side. Someone said, bring them both. Yes, I will, but I cannot bring them together because it's going to be too chaotic. So, Gift reached out to me first. In fact, I reached out to her because I've interviewed her before in the past. Atom says, Ogano, bring that girl here. She lies a lot. Calm down. Let's hear her side. No matter how truthful your story sounds, when you get to court, they will hear both sides. Someone said, did you guys ask the guy the last 4 years? You see, is what I tell men. Because I saw a video of him admitting that he slapped her. You see, once you admit, say you don't slap woman, you cannot justify it, in my humble opinion, that because she was rude to your mom. He don't do me too before. I don't slap woman on top, say she did rude to my mom. And the outcome was not good. The outcome was not good. So once you have admitted to physical, that's why I don't know how to talk the matter. So me, like I said, I'm not going to involve myself. I'm just going to stay neutral as usual. Now, let me warn you, Gift is my guest. If you are rude to her in any way, I will first use curse, dash you first, then I will come block you. Whoever is my guest, whether it's lilFrosh or Gift, and my platform is open to all of them, you must be polite to them. If you don't like what they're saying, you can comment respectfully. Any comment, and if I block you from my life, that means you are toxic. I'm never going to bring you back again. So let us hear from both sides. If lilFrosh also wants to talk, he should feel free. Someone said, better no bring her. If not cost, you go cost. I go cost you and I go block you. There are 627 people watching me live. If I block 600, I'll still have 27 people watching me. To be honest, I don't need many people in my life. So just they calm down. Someone said, if you block me, I'll use my other account. You don't know how I will block you. I will block you in such a way you cannot even use the Gmail account to register any other account to follow me. So let's start by bringing our guest. Don't forget, guys, this space is sponsored by buydirectfromusa.com. Anything you need from America delivered to your doorstep in Nigeria, not delivered to a motor park in Nigeria, not delivered to the airport in Nigeria, not delivered to the post office in Nigeria, but to your doorstep. Anything you want. Watches, clothes, accessories, food. And by watches, I mean you could get a chopard with diamonds, you could get rings, you could get an authentic Rolex from the Rolex shop. That is, I know they tell people, say make them buy Rolex online. No, if you want buy Rolex, fake too many. Go the Rolex shop. He can go for you if you have an allocation. Pick it up and have it shipped to you in Nigeria. Buy direct from USA.com. You feel like you are living in America. You see something on Amazon, you order it, the next 2-3 weeks, it's in your house. Check it out. Buy direct from USA.com. Just type it in your web browser on your phone, computer, anywhere else, and get it. So let me bring my guest. Once again, guys, remember you have to be extremely polite or you're going to get kicked out. Someone said them they do free shipping. If you live for America, from America to Nigeria, a person tell you say go do free shipping, you no go wrong. Thief. If you type words, I will block you, and I will first shake pay for you before I block you. Just know. I want to go and be disrespecting my guest. Please. I want only people that have sense today. Okay, I think we have her here. God bless you, Simply Vic. No, we don't have her here yet. All right, let me call her again. I don't like being polite. I no go grieve for anybody. Then you go there your house, be that. You go watch them for YouTube after I don't download them. But say you go watch the live, get access to comment, you will not do that on my live. Only respectful comments only. Somebody said, Ogbeni work no day. This work where they do, if I cut 10%, every male in your family will earn a decent salary out of that 10%. Olórí burúkú aláìda kíní rádaràda játijàti. Ó dàbí ìsàlẹ̀ ìgbálẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ delete account tó fẹ́ sọ tó bá táyé ò bá fẹ́ dà. Okay, so we're waiting for her. I just spoke to her a few minutes ago. If you don't hear word, now today you go no say now your judgment now today. Magbon Ekuro, I go dust you come out. Miss Divalicious. That's not me. It's you. It's not me, it's you. Okay. Gift, where are you? Daddy Freeze, my love. Everybody's waiting for you, Gift. And I me delay, I'm small. Oh. Hey, Gifty, where are you? Someone said you should invite Frosh. After I invite Gift, I will invite Frosh. We reached out to Gift first. Ada Blessing, how are you doing, my darling? We can't find you. We're waiting for you. You are keeping us waiting. All right. So she's coming right now. She's getting ready. Why una dey vex? Person never talk, una don vex down. Emma shows you. Where is Ebiere? Make una help me wake am up. Someone say lawyers don dey tell am wetin to talk. Before nko, if you dey grown up, you no get lawyer wey dey advise you. No be bush you wan enter. No be bush you wan enter. Someone say, hey, Miss Linda, how are you doing, my darling? My very special friend. I'm also going to bring anyone you guys want me to bring, but as long as you are respectful, that will work. But if you are not respectful, I ain't going to bring nobody for y'all. Ain't going to go for tying lore. Thereby misbehave. So while we're waiting for her, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Let me get some peanuts. Yeah, go to chew granite. Where you dey, this woman? Everybody don't they find you? If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Move down. Gift, where are you? Hey, Biere, how are you? Okay, the person we're waiting for is finally here. Don't forget, buy direct from USA.com. Anything you need from the USA directly to your doorstep in Nigeria, including cars, car parts, and what have you. I chop my granuts. So I've sent her a request. We're waiting. How are you doing, my darling sister Gift?
Sorry. Hi, good evening.
Good evening. All right, Gift. How are you doing?
I'm not fine, but I'm getting better.
Okay, what exactly is the problem?
Wait. Who? Which who? Because I
You
mean,
said
there's like so many.
you're not in a good place. What exactly is happening? Talk to me.
Yeah, because people are not getting the right. People are getting the wrong misconception about this whole thing and about me. They're
Okay.
changing the owner online.
Let me ask you a question. Let's start with this very hot question. I was reading Instablog today, and
Yeah.
there was a story that says, oh, sorry, it was lilFrosh's page. He said he never actually hit you. It was, he only slapped you because you were rude to his mom. Can we throw some light on that?
Yeah, definitely we can.
Go
First
ahead.
off, yeah, Fresh has been beating me. You know, the other time I joined your live video, I explained all these things to you. It was not once, it was not twice. He has been beating me constantly, and the issue is with his mom. Nothing like that ever happened because I've never met his mom. I've never spoken to his mom on phone. So there's no way anything like that would have even happened in the that I disrespected his mom and he slapped me. In his last interview, he made mention of not even touching me at all. He said he has never touched me at all. But now he said he just slapped me. So that's but that is changing everything now. It was not just a slap. He did more than slaps. He did punches. He did blows. He did strangling of neck. He pressed my neck using speed blow. I explained all these things to you on the previous live we did in 2020.
Okay.
So all of this is coming from. I've never met his mom before. I would just like to clear that. So there's no way I would have, disrespected her. The only time we even met was during the court case. And we didn't even get to
Okay, so you
talk.
mean
So
to
there's
say, let me correct you because people are going to come and twist what you said. You did not
Yes.
meet his mother prior to going to court.
You said?
You did not meet his mother prior to going to court. That is, you never met his mother until the day you went to court.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
While we're still dating in 2020, I never met her and I never spoke to her on phone.
Okay.
So there's no way he would have slapped me or beat me up because I disrespected his mom. That's not even possible. That's not even possible.
Okay, so lilFrosh, we want to hear from your own side how she disrespected your mom when she says she has never met your mom before. Now, a lot of people are saying you ruined his destiny. That while he was with you, he was a promising upcoming artist, and now he has no label, nothing. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, firstly, I would like to say none of what happened was planned. We were just two people that were very in love with each other and we found it hard to leave one another. So this is just a love story that went bad. It's not really as deep as people are making it seem. Do you understand? So the part where people are saying, "Oh, I ruined this career," normally it's normal for people to say that because this is Nigeria and there's always victim blaming. Even that time in 2020 when a lot of people had my support and a lot of people had my back, I was still getting comments and everything about people saying I ruined his career. But all I did was come out to cry for help. And anyone should have done that because I couldn't take it anymore. He was not even beaten. It was just slapped. It was just slapped by someone and he came online to cry about it. He came online to vent to people to help him out. So why is it any different from why is what he did any different from what I did? He came out to voice out for help. And he also sued the person that slapped him because the person said they did not slap him. And he said the person slapped him. So that was the same case with me and him. I came out, I said, you did this thing to me. This is proof, these are evidence of everything you did. And you on the other hand said, you did not do it. Then fine, let the court prove it. That's what also happened. He sued the person that slapped him. It was not my intention for his record label to cancel his deal or something. It was not my intention. All I came out to do was cry for help. So I don't know how any of that is my fault. But this is Nigeria, so it's understandable.
Okay. I also saw some correspondence between you and lilFrosh on his page where he said you were quote and unquote seemingly begging him back. You were reaching out to him and he wasn't responding. You were calling back to back and he didn't pick any of your calls. Can we throw some light on that?
Yeah, we can. We can. Firstly, I would like to state that we got back together.
You got back together with lilFrosh?
Yes, that was what really happened.
Explain this to me, as in, you and lilFrosh, after the whole incident, still ended up coming back together.
Yeah.
Why?
Back in while the whole court case was still going on, he has been reaching out to me. And
do you have evidence of him reaching out to you? Because he shared evidence of you reaching out to him and him not responding.
And he was begging.
Sorry. Your network is a bit shaky. If you can see the network, you can see mine is stable. Yours is a bit shaky because I'm monitoring. Okay, both mine and yours are a bit shaky now. Instagram network is a bit funny. So take that again. Say what you said again.
In 2021, yeah, he has been, reaching out to me, calling me, texting me, begging that we should, because I'm the only one that can help him get back his career. Because if people see that we go back together, they're not really going to think anything of what happened. To just feel like we're just two people in love and all of that. But
and you agreed.
Because I did not really feel like it was genuine, and I was just scared because the matter was still in court, so I disagreed.
Okay. But then you now said you got back together. How did you get back I'm listening.
October. That was when we really got back together, because this time he called crying, begging, threatening, and this time it just somehow felt genuine, because the things he said, he told me he missed me, he wanted me back. Ever since 2020, his life has never been the same, that he can't live without me, and all of that. And to be honest, I felt the same way, because even while all those things were going on the internet, the court case and everything, my feelings were never really changed. I don't know why. I did try so many things and so many ways to stop myself from loving him, but it just never really changed. And I believe he could also see through that, which was why he reached out to me. So that day we met, and we got back together. And he told me that we have to keep this a secret because he doesn't want people to find out yet. And I also saw the reason why I wanted that. I could reason with him, and I was like, okay, that's also fine, because I'm not old enough to tell any of my friends or my parents or my siblings that we're back together. So let's just be together and forget about the world, since we know why we're with each other. So then we mostly chatted on
One second.
Snapchat.
Do you have evidence of you getting back together? Do you have evidence of him begging you, saying, Gift, I love you?
No, because we called on phone and I'm not one to record or keep records of all those kind of things. He called on phone, so there was no reason for me to, keep track of that unless I have an interior motive. That's when I will have recordings of such moments. So I don't.
Okay. So you were saying that. Tell us how the love progressed, the relationship.
Yeah, we started dating and was going fine until he started being aggressive again and he started telling me what to do, what not to do, where to go, who to be with, who to make friends with. It was seeming like he was trying to isolate me again like he did the last time. So I wasn't okay with that. And each time I'll refuse to do what he says because I didn't want to feel controlled, and I just felt like he was trying to just isolate me and wanted me to just have no one.
But
Because these were people that
in
were
his
for me.
defense here, maybe do you think that he could have seen that you were surrounded with toxic people?
No,
Because
no, no. He was scared of my friends finding out about us. Because he felt like if they should, they're going to discourage me or, talk me out of the relationship.
which is a
So
legit fear, if you ask me. That particular fear is legit. I'm not supporting how he treated you, but
yes, it is legit. But not to the extent of taking their numbers from my phone and going to threaten them. So that was what
do you have
started.
evidence of this?
Yes, I have one. Unfortunately, I only have one recording. He called like three of my friends, or more safe, because I didn't keep track of everything. But luckily for me, one of my friends recorded the chat, and that was my real friend. The other call, recorded the call. Sorry, the other call he made to my other fellow friend. She only called me that day and was crying on the phone like, Gift, what's going on? When do you have a boyfriend? Somebody just called me now and said it's your boyfriend, and he's telling me that if he sees me on the road, he's going to naked-fy me.
He's going to what?
Naked-fy me.
What does that mean?
Like he's going to.
Sorry, network was bad when you were speaking. Say that again.
Yeah, someone called.
Oh, okay.
Someone called. Like he meant he's going to embarrass her on the road and take her clothes off in public.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want us to talk too much about that. All right.
Yeah, so the recording I have now, my friend, when he recorded it, he did not have any ulterior motive. The reason why he made that recording was because I told all my friends.
Okay, so the friend that he called to threaten was a guy.
Yes, it's not just one person he threatened. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
Okay, but asking you, most guys will feel insecure about their girl hanging out with other guys.
Yes, it's a normal thing, but why go that far?
I understand. Threatening was a bit much.
So if he could be threatening my friends, imagine what he threatens me with.
Okay, what did he threaten you with, according to your side?
I'm not really done talking about the other recording.
Continue.
I just want to state why my friend made a recording of that call. It was not because we ever thought it would come in handy at any point. Like I said, when we got back together, to me, it felt genuine. To me, I did everything from the bottom of my heart. I did not even think he had ulterior motives or he was coming back for revenge or anything. I followed him with a clean and pure heart. And that's why I don't have a lot of evidence now. But the little I have, I believe that's enough for people that want to really believe and understand what's happened. So when he called my friend was surprised. Because they all know that I don't have a boyfriend. I always tell them that I'm not in a relationship. So when someone called him and told him boyfriend. That was where the shock came in. And he started recording the call because he wanted to send it to me to ask me, Gift, who is your boyfriend? When did you start dating that you did not tell us or tell me? So that was why he recorded that call. It was not because he thought it was ever going to come in handy, but God always works in mysterious ways, because if I don't have at least one evidence of that, then I guess people will not really believe me, because even now, as it is, they're not really still understanding.
So, how did your relationship end?
Yeah,
The
it
new, as
ended
in the
because,
second phase of the relationship.
yeah, it ended because of the threats he was sending to my friends, because they started calling me to complain. And at that point, I started feeling embarrassed and I started coming back to my senses. And I told him that this thing we're doing is not really going to go anywhere, because it's not really something that can lead to marriage. Because how do you want to tell your mom about this? And how do I want to tell my parents about this? So it all started clicking. And when I reached out to him, and aside that, he was always being insulting for little things, insults me. He blames me for everything that happened last time. He always brings it up. It was tiring. And I kept telling him that if you want this relationship to work, we both said we were going to forget about the past. So why do you keep bringing all these things up? So it started becoming really, really tiring. Like, he wanted me to feel bad that I came out to talk about what he did. And I kept on telling him, this is what you did. And I only came out to speak about it. So I don't know what he all worked up about it and trying to make it seem like it was my fault. If you can't see that you were also at fault for eating me, then I don't think this relationship we're ever going to understand each other. So when I reached out to him that I want to break up with him, he started threatening to kill himself and pin it on me that he's going to tell.
Don't use the KILL word. Just say by himself. So in talk saying one by himself.
Yes, said that.
And he'll blame it. But do you have evidence of this?
Yeah, I posted all those things on my.
Okay, so he has. He said this in a chat.
Yes.
And you have it.
I forgot to mention that while he was calling my friend, he called one of my friends then that later found out about us. And that was the girl he used to, because when she found out, I had to explain everything to her, and I begged her not to let anyone know. So he used to vent to her and also text her when you're having issues and all of that. So he also sent her a text like that if anything happens to me, I mean, how did he even put it? Your friend Gift killed me, or sorry, your friend Gift fired me. Like, she puts it up in the chat.
Wow. Now he's blaming his career demise or career nosedive on you. Do you in any way have anything to do with his career going down?
No, like I said in the beginning, I only came out to talk about the abuse I was receiving.
Do you regret coming out?
At some point, yes, Nigerians made me regret it, because they kept on coming for me like I did something wrong.
Okay.
And most of the reason that even made us get back together was because I always get messages like, why did you and your ex just end like that? You guys are still young. You guys can still try again. He's a changed person and he really loves you. All those things, I got so many texts like that. So out of still having feelings for him, and I decided to give it a try.
Now, now, when you came back together, did he at any time hit you again?
You said?
When you came back together, phase 2, did he
Yes.
at any time strike you again?
No.
Okay, so that shows that he has changed a little now.
A little, yeah, because it was still, it was still aggressive, like forcefully holding my wrist, throwing my phone. So he still did all those things, but he did not hit me this time.
Okay. What did your parents say about you going back to him despite what you've been through with him?
Nobody knew about us. Nobody knew about us. My parents found out on the internet like everyone did. And I'm beyond disappointed myself.
Now he is coming for you. And a lot of people seem to be supporting him this time around. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, it's normal because normally a lot of them did not believe me the first time. And in Nigeria, like I said, the victim is always at fault, especially when you're a lady. So me coming out now to post all this evidence and all this chats, it's not because I don't want him to rise again as people are thinking or anything. It's just to prove my innocence. I don't hate him. I don't have anything against him. If I did hate him, I never would have gone back to date him. And my only reason for even breaking up with him was not because the love faded. It was because it was the right thing to do. Sometimes you just have to love some people from afar. We're just not compatible to be together. Like, it's just not meant to be. So, for Nigerians saying or thinking...
Now, let me ask you a question, one-on-one. He was doing all those things to you, and you broke up with him, first instance. Why did you come out public if you still loved him? I just want to ask that.
That like the first time?
Yes.
Oh, I did not come out public. My friend found out about it, and she posted about it online. That was what happened.
So it's not like you came out the first time. It was your friend.
Yes. So when she posted about it, it's already started, was already going viral. So I just had to come out and say something.
But in retrospect, don't you think if you had not fueled it, it would not have blown out of proportion? I'm not saying you don't have a right. Maybe what you should have done is just go to the police instead of online, because you see the online people...
Yeah, that was the plan. But he came out to do an interview and denied everything and said he never laid hands on me.
Oh, so if he had kept quiet, if your friend had started it and he had kept quiet, something like a police restraining order or a cease and desist would have been enough to keep him in bay.
Never would have made it to the media.
Okay, so the reason, because we need to understand how this thing got into social media, because if what she's saying is true, is they had an altercation, or they had several altercations, she broke up with him, she wasn't the one.
We never really broke up the first time. It was just the issue that separated us.
Okay, you were separated by the issues. Okay. And then your friend brought it to the public domain. You didn't say anything initially. He now responded denying the allegations.
Yes.
And then you now had to speak up to tell your side of the story.
Yes, that's what happened.
It's a very tough situation I do hope and pray for your healing and for his healing too. What do you see as the possible way forward at this stage? If I were to ask you, what do you think can be done? Because going from court to court, from police to police, online to online, because guess what? He is going to come and say his own side of the story. He'll probably go to some other platform or even come here, and then it's just going to be a boast for every bass.
Yes, but then everybody has the right to their own side of the story. So the smart ones will believe what they want to believe.
Okay, so let me ask you, what do you want now?
I just want everything to be over because it's not easy to be lied upon, and everyone is against me for something that I did not really do. So me, like I said,
Naomi
I'm
Crystal asked
not.
a question, and I'm going to answer it on your behalf.
Who's that?
Some lady in the comment section, Naomi, a friend of
Yeah.
mine, she said, "Did you abuse his mom?" And let me answer. The only justification for hitting a woman is if she hits you. If person abuse your mama, you no get mouth. The person no get mama. Even in law, I cannot slap you with my hand and then you popo me with hammer. If you are retaliating, it must be with measurable, equal force. So because person curse your mama, now me say you slap him. I'm sorry, no enter. No be say I never do am before. But let me tell you, we have to raise our men to be better than that. The only justification, if you tell me you slapped him and he slapped you back, there's no case. If you punch him and he punched you back, there's no case. You only have a case when insult is returned with slap. That one, you have a good case. But the moment you slap, so let me ask you here live, have you ever raised your hands on him before?
No.
You've never slapped, pushed, punched.
No. If at all I did anything like that, I only did that in self-defense.
Okay, so what do you mean by self-defense? Because he too can also claim that the insult when you insult him, mama, in reply with self-defense. What do you
I've
mean?
never insulted his mom. I've never insulted his mom. I've never met her before. I said it before. I
Okay.
haven't.
Okay. So now we have established, according to Gift Story, that she never met his mom at all, let alone be rude to his mom. Now also, whether she was rude to his mom or not, the response of a slap to rudeness is never the answer. That I will not support. I have a wife and I have
It's
daughters.
just someone that likes playing God in someone's life because tell me why. Because I did not call back my friend to insult and made you beat me up. That was the real thing that happened. I already narrated it in 2021. He was on a call with his mom or his mom's lawyer. His mom's lawyer said he rented an apartment for his mom that day. And I was on call with my friend. He told me to stop talking to my friend. And my friend felt, she felt offended by that. Then she is and called the call and he called her back that why is he told me why is your friend disrespecting me? Can't your friend see doesn't your friend know that I'm your boyfriend? Why is she disrespecting me? You need to call your friend back and insult her. And I told him he should calm down, finish talking to his mom's lawyer on the phone. After that, I'm going to call my friend and talk to her on my own terms when I'm calm because I'm not someone that really likes shouting at people. So let me talk to my friend when I want to. Even if she disrespected you, I will talk to her. And he kept on saying, no, I must do it now because he wants me to do it. That's what he wants me to do. And because I refused, that was what caused him to beat me up.
So
people like that, they don't have any strong reason to beat you up. They just do it because they feel they have power over you.
And you said the first time that the violence against you was not once or twice.
Yes.
Do you have any witnesses to this?
All the witnesses are his friends. You know, they're his friends. I tagged one of them in 2020 when I posted.
So you didn't have any friends, any recordings, any text messages of you saying, "Look how you hit me," and him saying, "Oh, sorry, baby, it was
I
a mistake."
did, I did, but that's since 2020. That's since 2020. So you don't expect me to still have this evidence, as everything was already settled and
Okay. Now,
forgotten.
how was it settled in 2020? Let's talk about the court, police. What did you do to get a settlement?
I can't really talk about that because
Oh, okay. Okay. So, at the end of the day, what you want is for all of this to go away.
yes.
Okay.
All
Now,
right. I'll talk about the report of the court case that we had. He apologized.
okay.
He apologized. He begged.
Do you have the details of his apology? What exactly did he
Yes,
say?
with the magistrate at the court. Is with him, and I will post about it. Like I said, I'm still going to post a lot of evidence. I'm just quiet now because I've not gotten there.
Okay. There are
Is
insinuations
there?
that he paid you.
Um, you said
There are insinuations that he paid you.
he paid for damages.
And how much did he pay in damages?
Because when all those things happened, when all those things happened, he ruined a lot of things for me. He broke my phone, broke my ring light, did so many things, and made me lost a lot of jobs and opportunities and a lot of things. So he only paid for just damages, and it wasn't even up to 1 million because I begged my parents then not to charge him because he's my ex, and I knew that it was someone that was trying. I know it's not someone that had money or had money, so it was not something big. That was
Okay. So he paid damages as instituted by the court.
yes.
Okay. Okay. It's not like he paid you a settlement.
No, 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 no.
Okay, he paid legal damages. It's different because a lot of people are insinuating how he
Yeah.
paid her. No, once you pay damages, it, in my humble opinion, I'm not a lawyer, a judge, or a magistrate. It shows that you were, I might not use the word convicted, but that was a punishment you were given by the court. So let's understand legal parlance. A settlement is totally different. Hey, take this case out of court. I'm going to give you 5 million naira. No, 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 make it 7 million
Yeah.
naira. Okay, we are going to settle for 6.5 million naira. No, 6 million. Then you agree. That's a settlement. But when you pay damages, it's almost like a conviction, a penalty that the court imposes upon one of the parties. So you
Yes.
say the money he paid you was less than 1 million naira.
I'm not really sure about that because I don't even know.
No, you have to be sure. If you say the damages he paid, try to remember how much it was. Was it? But you say it's not up to 1M.
Uh, no, 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 it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay. Now let us talk about the swellings on your face. There were
Okay.
pictures that
Oh,
he
sorry.
released and said you had a boil.
Sorry. About the thoughts, stuff we're talking about, we're not done. Like I said, he begged and he wrote an undertaking.
Okay, so it's more like a settlement then, not damages.
It was more for my medical bill because the court asked to pay for my medical bill.
Okay, the court instructed him to pay your medical bill.
Yes.
All right, don't
For
worry.
medical
When you
bill.
are done, we have lawyers in the house who are going to try to analyze this, and we're going to be able to have a proper legal perspective because I don't like to give comments on matters that I'm not trained to give comments on. Now, let us talk about the swellings on your face. We saw pictures that had your eyes all puffy and red, and he said you had a boil or you were allergic to or reacting to something, and that is what led to what you have on your face. If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Pop my money guns. Oh, you are enjoying free show on TikTok. Shame on you people. Hey, I'm listening to you guys. I'm listening to you, Jerry. What caused that?
So after the last fight we had, like I said, that was the most toxic fight we had, and that day I thought I was going to actually die. Because it was so messy. So after the fight that night, I started feeling pains at the back of my head because, like I said, it hit me with the rod and I hit my head on the wall. So after that, I started feeling pain at the back of my head, and I was complaining to him that I'm not feeling fine, I'm okay. Since this thing has been paining me, and I don't know why it's paining me, but it's really, really paining me and it's giving me a headache. Then he said it's probably because of the beating I just received that I should try and sleep. They probably invited the morning to the phone. Then he made me food, he made me pepper soup, and he gave me Panadol extra that night. I slept and I woke up and I was still feeling the pain. When I woke up, the pain got worse, and I started telling him again that I am tired and I can't take this pain anymore. It's paining me and it's looking sore, like something is swelling. I told him it's looking sore, like something is swelling. Then he said I should not worry, that let's go to the pharmacy. Went to the pharmacy. The lady just said it's a boy, because pharmacists, they don't really do research or anything. She just gave me antibiotics and said it should dry up. And I was like, okay, no problem. I continued taking it and nothing stopped. Pain got worse, and after this time I started crying. I told him I want to just go home, because he complained about not having money to take me to a proper hospital. So I said, let me just go home so that my parents can take care of me. Then when I went home, the things started going more. This fear started expanding. Then when I got to my sister's home, she was like, you don't look alright, what's wrong with you? I said, nothing. She said, something is wrong with you. I'm seeing your face is swelling. I said, my face is not swelling. She said, what happened to you? I said, nothing. And she said, you better talk now, because I know you've called me severally that this boy used to beat you and you're just coming from his place. So you better talk now.
Which of your sisters? The one that was here with me that day?
Yes. So she said, if you don't talk, if anything happens to you, then you will just know you will face it alone. Then I started telling them everything that happened. That was why I was still even chatting with him then, because I still felt like he was my boyfriend or someone that loved me. So I was keeping him updated. That's why I was even taking all those pictures and sending to him that this is how this is going, this is how this is going, this is how this is going. So it started swelling when I got home, and it became worse. And I was still sending all those things to him to see that this is how this thing is going. Then when we were chatting and all of that, it started sounding shady. I had this chat in 2020, but I've changed my phone a lot of times, so I don't have the chat anymore. It started sounding fishy and weird, and he started saying that trying to exempt himself from it, like it's not because of what happened. And I was like, what's actually going on? Made one statement then that I can't really recall, but he said something like you want to use me to trend or something. What's wrong with this network? You want to use me to trend. So I'm like, trenders, how what's going on? Because nobody's even talking about taking this thing to the media. I was only telling him then that my dad is pissed off because of what he did, because he's seen the scars on my face and he's talking about taking legal actions. So when he heard about that, he was already trying to exempt himself from it. So that was how everything started. Before I knew it, just blew up. My friend video called me that day, and she saw how bad it was. So I didn't even know she took a screenshot of our video chat and posted it online. That was how everything happened.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to share on this particular matter?
Not really. I'm still thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't finish my statement of when everything happened, because when I got home, when my friend made a video call with me, at that time we were going to the police to the hospital to find out what was really wrong with me. I'm sorry that I'm cutting all these things up like this. This thing happened in 2020. That's like 5 years ago. So my memory is not really fresh from all of it.
Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I'm going to do for you, Gift. Let me tell you what I'm going to do for you, Gift. Because this has been so long ago, if he grants, excuse me, if he grants an interview, I will give you the opportunity to come back and address things that he raised. How is that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, I don't know where he's going to grant his interview. He probably would go to some other platform, or maybe his people will reach out to me and I'll bring him here. What I want for the two of you is how old are you now?
I don't want to say my age on that video, but I'm old enough.
Okay. Because I know you're old enough, but you're still very young. And so is he. I don't want the two of you to have your lives thwarted because of this incident. You said it happened in 2020. He has been punished for it.
I'm not, of course he has, but like when you want to come back, nobody say you should not rise again. Just do it right this time.
Now you need to also understand that he is also going to be bitter and unhappy about certain things.
Why?
No, it's human. So what I want to do is...
That's not human. That's being evil. That's not being human, because he's lying about everything that happened now. So
no, of course, he shouldn't lie. So lilFrosh, can you tell the truth about what happened, or keep quiet permanently on this particular issue so we can move on? Okay? Your record label, if you have good music material, your record label should be able to pick you up, forget about this instance, and start building your brand and your career. I think that would work in everybody's favor.
This is just happening because this is Nigeria. You know, or the non people and Nigerians, they just like pity party. Or the non people are meant to pay for their sins, isn't it? I was still kind enough to let it go.
Yeah, but in my opinion, sorry, Gift. If somebody sinned in 2020, if he went to, let's imagine he went to prison. Sorry, let's imagine he went to prison. He would not have gotten more than a 3 or 4 year sentence. He'll be out by now. Am I making sense to you? If he had gone to prison in 2020, let's say, okay, yes, they caught him, he was right, this, and they were able to persecute him to the point where he got a prison sentence. He would have been out by now, or he'll be coming out now. So I also don't want it to look like you are still holding on to the old wounds. If it is the fresh wounds, let's deal with the fresh wounds.
I'm not holding on to anything. See, he brought it back. I was on my own. Did I talk about this ever since then? Did I bring it back up to the internet ever since then?
Okay, so here's my advice for you. Debunk whatever you feel are lies. Debunk them. This did not happen. This did not happen.
I was examined, I was checked, and they said what caused all this thing was the internal bleeding due to the beating. So how can I be telling
Okay, do you have a paper for that?
Yes,
from the
everything,
hospital?
all evidence. They are not with me right now because, like I said, this is a 2020 issue that everyone thought had died down. So you guys don't expect me to just have the whole evidence now. It's not possible, but I'll get them.
Okay, now do me a favor, gather your evidence so that whatever he says that you do not believe is true, you may be able to debunk.
Definitely.
Okay?
I'm not scared. I'm telling the truth. Whoever is telling the truth does not have to be scared.
Does not have to be afraid. Very good.
Yeah.
You see, and to lilFrosh too, this is an opportunity for you to start afresh.
Yeah, so let him do the right thing.
If you keep bringing up old wounds,
he started it.
You will also keep putting your, because at the end of the day, no record label wants to touch someone that is scandalous.
Then why did he now start it up again? When he did not talk about it, I did not talk about it. Why? Because I wanted him to rise back up. Have you guys ever seen me talk about it? It's people that always bring these issues up and need to torment me all the time. For what? I never talked about it ever since 2020. I never brought the issue up again, and I was supposed to just keep quiet.
Now, what if lilFrosh just comes out now and apologizes to you in public and says, you know what, for whatever it is, I'm sorry?
I don't need his apology.
What do you need from him?
I don't need anything. I just want people to also hear from me the way they're hearing from him. I'm not trying to learn anything. It's just that simple.
Okay. We are trying to, as much as possible, come to a settlement so that all the parties would be pleased. I know you went through a lot and you showed quite a lot of evidence the last time you came, but like I'll also say, it's been 4 years now, or almost 4 years. Let's see how we can move away from this so your career, your growth is not shrouded.
You should also move away from it so that his own growth will not also be shrouded, because it's telling.
Oh yes, I'm going to tell him that for free. I'm going to tell both of you that. You guys need to move on.
Me, like I said, I'm not a problematic person. I'm ready to let all these things slide. I already let it slide.
Okay, so the message now is to lilFrosh. lilFrosh, Gift, Thacutegeminme, has shared her own side of the story. She is ready to let go and let peace reign. I'd suggest you do the same as well, so that we may now move away from this matter that is shrouding both your careers. Whether you like it or not, you should be somewhere shooting content or doing something, not on my live crying about what happened 4 years ago. Do you agree with me, sister?
Yes.
So that is how we're going to try to see how we can bring an end to this. Thank you so much for joining my live. Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay. A lot of people are asking about Nikki, but she is not in a position to comment about Nikki because the case is still fresh in court and you don't want the case prejudiced.
Yeah.
Okay, so she cannot make any comment on Nikki for now until maybe Nikki comes out and shares her own side of the story, because funny thing
even
is,
if she does, but she has come out, even if she does, I don't.
Okay, she has come out of Kirikiri.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Anyway, I know Nikki too very well. Funny enough, I seem to know most people these days. So what I always want is peace for everyone. Let's see how we can make peace a reality. I know people are angry. I know you're angry. I know you're hurt. And lilFrosh too will come out and say he's not had a career for 4 years. He's wasting his life. So there's a lot of pain out there. But if we can look away from the pain and see how we can plug into peace, maybe, just maybe, there might be hope for us all. God bless you, Gift.
Yeah.
Smile for me before you go. Oh yeah, bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Gift. Um, my house is a house of peace. Anybody that comes here must be received in peace and must be heard. If anybody says anything bad about this girl, I will block you permanently. I was too busy listening to her to read your comments. So now it's me and you people. You talk any kind of nonsense now, I will drag you. I'm not saying don't have an opinion. Oh wow, I've got 2 money guns. Big shout out, big, powerful shout out to Luke's Soul Diaries. Just pop 2 money guns. Thank you so much for that love. Somebody said, oh, guy, you self rest. Let me show you how to rest. I'm going to rest right now to you. Raptured permanently. Now I'm resting to you. Well, you are resting in peace. Now I'm going to open up my phone lines. Do we have people here who want to share their opinions? Politely. If you're not polite, I'll yank you off. In a heartbeat, I will yank you off. So you've got to be polite if you have anything you want to share. Luke Soul, thank you so much for popping those money guns. Someone said I should add lilFrosh. I don't have lilFrosh's account. He's not following me, neither am I following him. So I don't know how possible it would be to add him here.
Very good morning from here.
Yes, good morning. How are you doing? What is your take on the matter?
Okay, looking at the whole thing here, it's very wrong to hit a lady. I think that's why we are here today.
Absolutely, and also, I agree.
Yes. And also, of course, why this whole thing escalated was, I mean, the lawyer at the background would have prepped the girl and all that. And both sides, so the thing just went, got escalated, and where there's a bit of truth, and there's also a bit of lie, a lot of lie actually, just to cook the whole story, okay? And being the fact that the guy's career was gone for 4 years, it's everywhere. Here, if you hit a lady, you're going to have a criminal record, and that thing's going to be on your record for a long time. You won't be able to get a job, if you understand me. So it's just everywhere. So I would say this whole thing, looking at her facial expression, the guy admitted I slapped, okay, which is wrong. And also, looking at her and some of the things that was said were lie. Okay, if you want to, for the doctor's report, there should be a scan. The bruises, somebody punched you. And with the kind of swelling that I saw on the internet, it's like somebody holding you on the wall and just punching you. You get what I'm saying? If you look at the incident report and everything that was said, so it's like somebody just punching you consistently. You couldn't defend yourself and all that. Yes, there was the two fighting. Both of them were abusing each other. That's my whole take on this whole thing.
I kind of agree with you. Let me see if I can bring somebody else. They were both in a toxic place.
Yes.
But at the same time, like I said, he has no right. The only justification you have to hit a woman is if she hits you first.
If no, well, I still don't agree with that. I still don't agree.
That one, if a woman slaps
you, walk away.
The right thing to do is walk away. But if you slap back, you are. If you slap back proportionately, you have not gone off the law. Even in America.
No, not here. No, not this case.
If she slaps you and you slap her back, you are not gone off the law. It's not advisable, but it's justifiable. All right, we've got Savage Trap Queen in the building. Savage Trap Queen, what are your thoughts? If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. This is how you tap away on TikTok, guys. Just tap, keep tapping. Keep tapping away on TikTok. Tap away, tap, tap, tap. Tap away like it's a tap challenge. Tap, 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 tap. Keep tapping, keep tapping. Keep tapping, baby. Tap, tap, tap.
Good afternoon, sir. Good morning.
Tap, tap.
I don't know where everybody's from, but good whatever day you're having. Daddy
Linda, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for bringing it up. I decided to just drop my 2 cents on this, and I'm grateful and honored you brought me up using your platform once again. Personally, you're aware of the fact that I used to be a victim of domestic violence, a very tragic one at that. And I do not condone, and I will never condone whoever is into. It doesn't matter if it's the man or it's the girl. Domestic violence is domestic violence. Don't put your hand on anybody at all. Don't. If you respect me and you love me enough, don't put your hands on me. And I wouldn't lay my hands on you, because it could. People don't know these days. Such things cause trauma. Even sometimes, me being a lady, despite the fact that it's been 6 years since that incident happened, I still get traumatized by the whole event. Because when I see a very big dude coming towards me and in a very fierce manner, the whole thing plays in my head again. And for the fact that lilFrosh is saying she ruined his career, no, brother, you did that yourself. Accountability. If you knew you guys were not compatible, if you knew she was toxic, separate yourself from her. It's a relationship. Even people that are married get divorced.
And don't forget, they are both not matured, right? So who would have,
yes, accountability on both ends. And him coming out to say, "Oh, I did not beat her, I slapped her." Now from slap,
yes, that's beating already. So it's an assault already.
You did it. You were wrong. You were young. You were naive. Just let it go. Don't try to play the victim now. You had so many things at stake, and you knew your career was just coming up. Then you decided to mess it over what? And now you're blaming the lady. No, both of them are wrong. Accountability. Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
All right, you're most welcome. Okay, so we have 2 guys. Guys, I don't like it when you're on my live and your camera is closed. If it's for 1 second or 2. If not, So, Papi Prof, let me hear from you so I can put somebody else. If you're watching on TikTok, big shout out to Mrs. Linda popping away my money guns on TikTok. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok. Pop those money guns. Keep them popping. Keep it popping. All right. So we've got, let me bring in Simply Vic. All right, Victor, we have you in the house. What is your take?
Mine is very simple. A few years ago, when this incident started, you remember I was the one that was the bridge between you and the girl so that she can speak to you and come and narrate her story. I could remember that she sent us loads of pictures and video and all that, and hospital reports of all the basbos. I was like, some years ago. I still remember very vividly. And the issue was she obviously came out to complain about X, Y, and Z. Fast forward now, there are some inconsistency. Yes, I agree with the fact that no man or woman should ever lay their hands on anybody. I don't care who you are. Any assault is wrong, okay? Assault is a criminal offense anyway, whether it's a slap or a punch. So nobody should come to that. And I also agree with you talking about accountability. If you can come online and say with your own mouth, I just slap her and send you to prison. So you have to be accountable for your own excesses as well. For ghosts, I am also very disappointed in Gift because she has used her own mouth. I didn't even know that part to say today that after all the dragging online and the basketball, she went back to him. That part, it just weak my spirit. I was like, what? With all the advice she had counsel, she had lawyers, they went to court, they will still people back. And now did it according to her. She was doing she was doing it on the low key, nobody knew. So it's just from one toxicity to another toxicity, even years after. All in the name of what? What does it love or what? What does that even mean? So I'm not here to blame her or blame. They were younger then, so I expected her
That's why I
years
wanted to ask her age. What was her age then?
I know that she must be in her early 20s or mid 20s. Then she was probably in her early 20s. I don't know. I can't speak for her. But I knew that I had a one-on-one conversation with her a couple of times. That Refuse and I had a meeting with her so that she can come online. She wants to say her own part of the story. We also invited lilFrosh then. He never came anyway to say his own side of the story. And before they went to court anyway. And when they went to court, everything played out until now. So all this blame game, they should just stop it. I mean, it's very irritating, honestly. And I'm just, the only thing I would just say is I just didn't see that coming. I didn't know she went back to her. Like she said, they kept it secret. And I'm not part of her in-house, so I wouldn't know. Nobody would know. If our parents didn't know, is it us that know? So it's just sad. It's just sad. We get this all the time. When husband and wife start to fight, wife will leave, she will bring her load back again. So it's not different from this. I know people will say puppy love, but adults too do it. So if something is not working, just leave. There is nothing stopping you. Like you said, people get divorced every day. If somebody can raise their hand, there are so many ways you can assault people now. It doesn't have to be physical anymore. Okay, there's verbal abuse and everything. You know, so enough said, Jared. The thing is irritating, honestly. I didn't expect to be talking about this years after. It's now blamed. Nobody ruined anybody's career. If you did this abroad, you will go to prison. If you found guilty anyway. And for the fact that she said lilFrosh paid, she used the word damages. That's what I was saying. I don't think she even knows what she's talking about. This kind of law terms, she needs to get a lawyer to come and speak on that, the law aspect and what the court said. Because bloggers will dissect these things and take things out of context, and she will be found guilty. Yeah, she'll be found guilty again for what she has said or said wrongly. So when it comes to court, I don't think she knows the difference between damages or because she was just incoherent as well. You know, so I don't know.
A lot of people are saying they want to hear from lilFrosh.
Absolutely.
I don't follow him. If you guys can tag him, I'm sure we also want to hear from him too.
Yeah, the guys come and
I'm
speak
more concerned about how to let these young people move on with their lives and careers.
Absolutely. We thought that had happened until now. It's 2024, January. It's irritating, honestly.
Okay, my brother up. The people lower just came. You've been with me first. Please help me exit so I can bring somebody else in.
Okay.
Someone said lilFrosh is here. lilFrosh, if you are here, send me a request. lilFrosh, if you are here, send me a request. Let us hear your side of the story.
But sincerely, I just feel the just forget out. You've gone to court, you've come back, right in the same bed. Let it go. Just let it go. Rather than trying to...
It's fine with a restraining order, all those things. Those are things if you're seriously hurt, somebody is hurt, you file a restraining order. I don't know what I don't get it.
When everything happened, when I had my start, I never went back. Even before the end of that year, this same person still came and like, oh, let us make peace. I'm like, please, I don't want anything that has to do with you. That's in the person of when you assaulted me. That was like 2 years ago.
That was how long ago?
As well, 6 years ago. That the freeze is up to 6 years.
Oh, that your guy.
You remember this? Right? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Sonita, waiting to your voice.
What is wrong, Daddy Freeze?
Okay.
Voice no good again.
You look very good, but we can't
Thank
hear
you,
you.
sir.
So go ahead. Let's
Okay.
hear what you have to say.
Okay, I just took up my AirPod. I just back and talk more. Daddy Freeze.
Bro, I'm sorry, sister, before you start, bro, I'm done talking, man. Let me go. I'm done talking. Later.
God bless you,
Yeah.
bro.
I saw so many people on the comment section. They were saying that she might be lying. When they're not there, you don't know what happened. You were not staying with them. You were just concluding that the girl is lying. Me, I've experienced it, yeah. I've dated someone that would slap me for no reason, and immediately we kneel down and start begging. Yes. Very true. And when he would beg, he would so cry. Cry. He would cry and cry and cry and cry. He would start kneeling down and begging. So I feel like these guys that are toxic, yeah, they have a way of always manipulating you. They will manipulate you to go back to them. So if she went back, for me, I have been manipulated like that too because of love. I went back till I gained my senses and said, this one will kill me. Because if a man slaps you once, the man is still going to slap you again. And when he slaps you again, one day he's going to punch you and beat the hell out of you. So it's advisable for a woman, if a man ever raises his hand on you, don't go back to that man again. Just stay away from that man. Let him be, no matter how much you love him. And I think she lied totally because I've also seen, I don't know the girl personally though, I've also seen a situation, one of my friends, boyfriend slapped her, I don't know, but the next day the boil started from her nose. And from her nose to her eyes. So it's very possible that she started getting reaction from the fight. I don't know. But it's very possible. But people shouldn't be saying that she lied, because I don't think so. I don't think she lied about everything. I was on your live and I saw the way she was talking. Though some people were just saying, "Oh, her face is calm. She might be lying." But I don't think this thing. Someone needs to be diplomatic. You weren't there, so you can't be concluding and saying she lied. I don't think she was lying about it. And for lilFrosh, that guy, though I like the fact that he accepted that he is wrong, and I pray he never does it again to any woman. So, but he shouldn't be saying that she ruined his career. No. Because if maybe you are fighting with a lady and you pushed the lady and her head hits somewhere and she dies, is it this thing that is going to say? Is he going to start apologizing? Is he going to start saying, sorry, or you ruined my career? No, you've killed someone's child.
You bye. Please choose your words wisely.
You fight someone's child. So you're not going to be saying, she ruined my career. No, what were you doing before you? If you know she's toxic, let her go. Break up. If you know she's abusing you, let her go. You don't need to raise your hand and hit another man's child. It's not right. So that's just my 2 cents. DF. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Good to see you too, my darling sister. Happy New Year to you too. lilFrosh, if you're in the building, we want to hear from you.
Thank
bye.
you so much, sir.
Savage
Yes,
Chaplain. Bye.
Bye.
Ada, you are coming next. All right. We've got somebody else here. Hello.
Daddy Freeze, good evening.
Good evening, my darling sister. So what is your take?
It's been long a while. I've been very busy at
A
work.
very
I
long
miss
a
your
while.
life.
Long a while.
Yes, I've been missing your life, and I've been very sick, Daddy Freeze.
What happened to you?
That's why I was under the weather as well.
Who give you belly?
No, Daddy Freeze is just stress, work, and the weather is not helping, you understand? So today cold sun, so it's a little bit tiring. You can see my face now, Daddy Freeze. This is not how I used to look every day.
But at the freeze, my take about this whole matter, I was watching the live scene before I got out from the house because I'm going to driving school. I'm a little bit nervous. So that's my first day to go and drive on the highway. A little bit nervous. So, at the freeze, you know what got me angry about her? When she told you that she got back to this guy. I said, you got back to someone that, as like, how can you go back to a toxic man? That's wrong. We women, we should do better. We should do better. Any man that the freezer, you're dating a man, that man lay hands on you first time or insult your family. Have it in mind that the freezer, when you get married to that man, he's going to insult your family, he's going to disrespect your family, he's going to continue beating you. So don't even go back. Don't forgive. For me, I've not experienced it all. That the freezer, I've not experienced maybe a man laying his hands on. Because we would we would fight together. We would fight together. Really, you can't lay your hands on me. You're not even my dad can't do that. You as my man or whatever. No, you can't do that. She made a very big mistake. And there's a lot of things that is not adding up, that the freeze. There's a lot of things that was not adding up. About the whole story. Yeah. I know she's not lying. She might be right on some part, but there's not adding up, you understand? So for me, she did a very big mistake going back to that guy. You understand? I'm trying to sweep. What is she trying to do? She wants to do Rihanna and Chris Brown on before. No, now. No. It's not adding up. How can you go back to a guy that ridicule you like that, beat you up? Violence, no cure on that. I'm telling you. There's one of my girlfriends that he was dating this guy. You understand? And the guy was always beating her. And the whole thing, this one, they will be fighting with anything, that if it's not just hand to hand, anything, you have to be there. You that is separating will be like, find a way out to get us from that situation. I'm telling you. So it will not, you will say, we change. I'm telling you, this guy will not change. This guy will not change. The guy was an Igbo guy. You understand? We all live in Milan then. I said, this guy will not change. He will not change. He said, no, it will change, it will change, it will change. The last time he beat my girlfriend, she ended up in the hospital. And she was trying to defend the guy because doctors go know for here now. Doctor go know physical abuse and a normal incident when you go to the hospital. She was trying to cover up for this same guy that want to take your life because of a relationship or what. Well, that one is a stupid love. I'm always advising people, don't love with only your heart. Love first, you fell in love with your head. Because if you love with only your heart, it will mess you up. You understand? So love first now. Now here that it freeze. Here, there be. Before here. You understand? How can she go back? I was very angry because I even saw your reaction now. When you told me that they got back together, I was just like, what? She did that? I became very, very angry since I was watching the live before I came out from the house. No, it's not done now. It's not done at all. No. She's wrong, She should do better. Women should do better than the freeze. This is not our mother's time. In fact, our mother's time did not take all this. This is not our great-grandfather's time that the freeze. We should do better. A man eats you. Pull off. Pull up. Because when you forgive him, he will do it again that he freeze. And when you do it again, he will still say sorry. You will be stuck there. So ladies, let's do better. Like for real. No. If you love me, you will not see me. You will not do that to me. You will not do that to me. Also for the ladies, so don't raise your hand at your man the first time. It's wrong. You understand? Violence is not the right way to settle things. You understand? It will only cause more damage. You understand me? So that's why when I was once in a relationship like that. You understand? So That the freeze when I noticed, because I wanted to like, it was, the relationship was, it's just like I was stuck. It was my very long time relationship. I think it was for like almost 10 years that the freeze, 10 years. But when I was not getting what I'm supposed to be getting, like, you understand me? Just because me, I love attention, you know, you understand? I like to be pampered and all that, but it was not enough for me. So I wanted to move out from that relationship. You understand? And I told him, I'm not happy in this relationship. And it was a big problem for me to, like, you know, I'll try to move out and say, no. It started being violent because I said, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. You understand? So the extent I can't even look into his eyes, you know? I know some men, they are very, when you told them that you want to break up, you know, that bad side will come out. Is he leaving me for another person? Is he want to do, you know? That the thing I was scared though. To the extent there was one day, this guy parked under my house, he slept under my house. He was ringing the bell. I have to call the police, I have to call the courts. I'm telling you. So that's when I'm seeing that sign. If we're ever on a conversation, say, I'm having that sign that you are raising your voice or that it freeze, I will jackpa. I don't go. Because I'm no, I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Even when we are not started dating, we are just flowing. I notice some sign like, you understand, like, okay, we're having a little altercation, you're raising your voice, you're shouting. I told one guy recently that the freeze now. I don't understand. These are the UK guys. I'm having conversation. We're just talking, you understand? You begin they shout. I just start the first thing now. I know you open the conversation. I know they reply. In the beg and say, what did I do to you now? I'm sorry. You raised your voice. I told you, you have done that like twice. So when I see that sign that it freeze, I don't see and say, okay.
How old are you?
Me and you.
How old are you?
That the freeze, you don't first ask me now. How many times you want to ask me? You
Answer
don't like to
again.
the cast, you know. I'm 30. I'm 36 that the freeze. I told you the other day.
Make I just ask you. Maybe because you know if you agree made a shout for you now, why you still single for 36? I'm just asking, is it a possibility?
That the freeze, why
because
you
every
like to
man,
give me
you
like
go
this?
shout for you. I'm not sure say
No,
man
that
did
the
this
freeze, there's
world
the way
when
you
you
will
shout.
shout. There's the way you will shout that the freeze. There's the way you will
Me,
shout.
I go shout. If
that
I vex,
will
I dey
understand.
shout.
No, don't shout that the freeze. I like when you talk to me. If you want to correct me, I believe that if you want to correct me, don't use violence. Because if
But
you do
shout
that,
no be
I will not
violence
listen
now.
to as many. May I be blockhead? So don't use that pattern on me, because if you use that pattern on me, it goes spoil everything. The only thing, when I just stay on my couch, just tell me, okay, I didn't like the way you act. I didn't like this thing today, you know. I'll not say, okay, no problem now. Sorry, let's just leave the matter like that. But say you want to shout, say you want to do African man top my head, it will not work.
But you're an
It
African
will
woman
never
now. Is it
work
because
for
you
me.
live in the UK?
That is it will never work. It will never work. Lie. It will not work. Because you know why? That time when you finish your own, I won't start my own. Me go raise the matter. When you don't do, I will raise the
Okay,
matter.
so you
But
fish
let's start
shout,
it.
but the man no fish shout.
I'm not gonna shout. I go only they talk. I go they voice my daddy freeze. I'm not that kind of I don't have that strength, but only one word where they come out from my mouth. We just ruin everything. You understand me? I don't get that strength at all. I don't get that strength. So any man will one day with me, he go need
If
to
you are watching
study
on
me.
TikTok, double click the screen, make una buy my market. Buy my market.
You understand? So that the freeze, I'm always telling girls, please don't allow man to hit you once or 3 times before you leave the relationship. No, now leave, Jackpa. I don't say nobody is perfect. Sometimes you can't control your anger, but not to the extent like being physical. You understand me? No, I won't take that. No, I will not take that from anybody.
All right, I've been trying to add people. I tried to add Ada wouldn't come. So I think the internet is locked up. So I think we call it a day here. I'm going to try to add Ada one more time. I tried to add Agogo. It didn't work. You are coughing.
Daddy freeze, look at my face now. All my face, I've been sick for like going to 1 week. You
Wait till
know?
they sick you.
That the freeze is the weather.
Are you sure it's not the fact that you are single at 36?
That the freeze, that is, let me tell you something. I can't say I'm single. I can't say because I they hot. In fact, I mean they reject proposal. I be like, I don't want for now. No. For now, I don't want
new
stress.
people. A lot of people are saying add new. I can't add new people because I think Instagram has shown its power.
I think you have problem today.
Yeah. So this is as far as we can go. Thank you all so much, guys. God bless you. Do take care of yourselves, and we will see how this matter plays
wish me luck. Oh, today is my first day to go and drive on the highway, so I'm very, very nervous. I don't know him because I'm sick. I'm very nervous.
Don't worry, you'll not be sick. You'll be strong. You will drive very well.
That Janaf yesterday when you did pepper us, I said that the freeze.
Wait till me that.
For your car.
No, the Hamatan wants to kill us in Lagos. Wicked Hamatan.
No. I can't. That the freeze take it easy. Oh. Me, I will not. I can't sit. Janai. No, I will get a partition. A partition is the key.
When you want to do your driving test, just put it to gear 9 straight. Match am for gear 9, you go pass driving test.
No, that the freeze. I'm scared though.
Linda, popping my money guns. Pop away, sister.
Daddy freeze.
Bye.
Send me hi to mommy, eh? Bye bye.
I will tell her. Bye,
Have
everybody.
Nice
Thank you all so much. Pop my money guns on TikTok. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Follow my #1 gifter if you're watching on TikTok. It's gonna be good. God bless you all.